The Lonely Dollmaker, a tale of Anatoly Moskvin. There is a house at the edge of the city, hidden beneath twisted trees, its windows always dark. The children whisper about it in schoolyards, calling it the Dollhouse, but no one dares go near. Because inside, there are dolls, dozens of them, sitting at a long, dust-covered table. Their heads tilt at odd angles, their lifeless eyes stare at something unseen. But these are not ordinary dolls. Their lips were once kissed by life. Their skin was once warm. Their hearts once beat. And their maker, he still tucks them in at night. His name was Anatoly Moskvin, a scholar, a historian, a man who spent his days wandering graveyards. He knew the dead better than the living. He spoke to them, sang to them. And then one day he decided that death had stolen too much, that the earth was too greedy, too unworthy of its slumbering children. So he took them back. Under the cover of darkness, he would visit fresh graves, listening for the voices that only he could hear. They called to him, begged him not to be left behind. So he dug. With gentle hands, he lifted them from the dirt, wrapped them in soft blankets, and carried them home. And there in his hidden house, he gave them a second life. With needle and thread, he mended their decaying flesh. He replaced their empty eyes with buttons, glass, anything that could hold a reflection. He dressed them in lace and silk, powdered their faces to hide the rot. They sat in his home, not as corpses but as daughters, his children of wax and bone. And he loved them. He read to them by candlelight, combed their brittle hair, whispered lullabies as he rocked them in his arms. To him they were not dead, they were simply waiting. Waiting for the right words, the right spell, the right moment to wake. But the world does not understand love like his. When they came for him, they did not see the devotion, the care. They saw the grotesque, the monstrous, the unholy. They took his daughters away, locked him behind walls and called him mad. But he still waits. And so do the dolls. Because deep in the silence of the dollhouse, when the wind rattles the empty windows, you might swear you hear something. A sigh, a giggle, a whisper. Because maybe, just maybe, he was right, and they were only sleeping. Soft as silk, cold as stone, Dollhouse waits, you're not alone. Sit up straight, don't make a sound, Father's hands will fix what's found. Lace and thread, a painted face trapped inside this hollow space. Close your eyes, don't start to weep, Dollhouse girls must never sleep. And as this song carries through the nights, you can still hear the souls calling for Father from the graves, needing a new body to call home. Become an Untold today. Like, subscribe, and follow for more dark fables. Untold. You can also listen to our lullabies on Apple Music and Spotify.